Hello, good morning, welcome back, my dears. So, in our previous lecture, we have solved the question answer. Okay, and right now we are again solving the question answer. In previous class, we have solved 60 words question answers. Now we are solving 75 to 100 words question answer. So, my dear, we have good idea of lesson Dream Children a reverie. Okay, a reverie means a feeling of Charles Lamb that could not be possible to fulfill. We have seen in the lesson that the poet dream many things. Okay, it is not for only poet, everyone, it is not for only writer, everyone would like to have family, everyone would like to create family, everyone would like to be and stay with the family. But for the writer, it was not possible to fulfill his dream. Okay, he could not succeed as he was lame, he couldn't walk, so he has lack of qualities, he has lack of things that was against him, okay, to fulfill his dreams. So it is an undesirable story of Charles Lamb. Okay, Charles Lamb could not unite his family. Okay, and he was in pain because he lost his grandmother, he lost his brother, he lost his betrothed, he has lost his beloved one. Okay, to whom he loved very much, but she had rejected him for getting married with him. That's why he was in pain. Okay, so the story of an outburst of imagination of the life of writer. Okay, and writer saw many dreams, writer saw many things to have with him, but it could not possible for him to be fulfilled. Okay, so and life of writer was not comfortable or easy at all. Okay, so his life was not happy and comfortable at all, we have seen in the lesson. So on the basis of that idea, we are going to solve these all the answers. So my dears, I will not explain the answers individually or one by one, because the answers are related to same concept. Okay, all the answers are giving the same idea of lesson. Okay, so maybe in all the answers the things will be same, the text will be same, the concept will be same. So we are seeing the overall answer, we are seeing one and all answer. Okay, so let's start answering for one answer for all the question. Okay, then when I will send in PDF or homework image, so the answer will be written in separate form, but by saying or by explaining, the answer will be same. Okay, because they belong to same idea that we had seen in the lesson. Okay, so the story is an unfulfilled dream or desire of a writer. Okay, we have seen from the starting. Okay, so the story is an outburst of imagination, of flow of writer's life. Okay, so it is an essay. First of all, it is an essay, and the essay is written by Charles Lamb, and Charles Lamb can called the Prince of English essayist. Okay, so it is an outburst of a flow of imagination of writer's life. Okay, so he wrote, the writer wrote this essay when he was nearing his 50s. Okay, when he was nearing about 50 years old, then he wrote this essay. Okay, and he tells to us that his life was not happy, okay, and comfortable at all. Okay, and his dreams could not possible to succeed. Okay, his dream was not fulfilled, so he was an undesirable man. Okay, with undesirable dream. So we have seen 3 to 4 characters in the story. Okay, and if we talk about, so our writer was lame. Okay, and his dream could not fulfilled. Okay, he suffered from lots of pain in the story, and then he wrote the essay. Okay, then he wrote about his pen in essay. So he was lame. He was lame in the story. He could not possible to walk, but he would like to create or unite a family. Okay, like everyone, he also desired to have family, desired to have children. Okay, so but it could not possible for him. Okay, because when he proposed the girl to whom he loved, the girl rejected his proposal. Okay, she would say no, she refused, negative for getting married with him. Okay, so that's why he had severe pain, and he what to do. Okay, what he can do in that situation. Okay, like everyone, he also would like to have family and children, but how possible? The girl had denied to him. He was denied and rejected by the girl. Okay, and who refused him to get married with him. So he was in pain. So then he has nothing to do in that situation, as he was lame. Okay, and the girl already get married to other men. Okay, so what he can do in that situation? He dream. Okay, he thinks that if suppose I have no family in a reality, so why should not make the family in dream or a reverie? Okay, so now he would like to make or unite his family in his dream, because in reality it could not possible to have family and children. Okay, so that's why he imagined his imaginary world. He imagined to be have family in his dreams. So that's why the lesson is an outburst of a flow of imagination of a writer's life. Okay, so his life was not comfortable and happy at all. He had suffered. Okay, he had lackness, he had in pain. Okay, he was lame, he could not walk. And then if we talk about the character of the story, so why he desired to have family? Okay, and why he desired to have family in dreams? Because in reality it could not possible. Okay, because he had lost his grandmother. Okay, to whom he loved very much, and she loved all the grandchildren. Okay, she was very loving lady. She was Mrs. Feed. Okay, who lived in a great house of Norfolk. So that's why he loved her very much, but she had died because she had suffered from a deadly disease, cancer. Okay, so why Charles Lamb was in pain? Why he had severe pain? Because he had lost his grandmother, to whom he loved very much. Then he had lost his a bit older brother John Lamb, to whom he loved very much. And John Lamb also was very caring for him. John Lamb always carrying the writer on his back and bring to the writer in any corner of the house or outside or in the garden. Okay, so he was very helpful, charming, dashing boy, a bit older than our writer. Okay, so he had lost his grandmother, he had lost his brother, then he had lost the relation. Okay, he had an disappointing affair. He had a disappointing affair with a girl. Okay, disappointing affair. Why I called disappointing affair? Because the girl had rejected him. She refused him to get married with him. Okay, so that's why he was in pain. So then he lost everything. He had lost everything. So what he do? Okay, what he does? So in that situation, he dreamed to have family and everyone in imaginary world. Okay, so that's why the story reveals an undesirable family or dream, okay, not in reality, only in imagination. Okay, if we talk about John Lamb, Charles Lamb, Mrs. Field, or the lady with whom he loved, so we will see about the character sketch of all of them. So if I start from starting, and we will talk about the children. Okay, so as the name of the lesson is Dream Children a Reverie. So dream children means the children were not in real, the children were imaginary, and the name of the children were John and Alice. John a boy and Alice a girl. Okay, so everyone would like to listen and think and hear about their ancestor. So same like that, writers imaginary children. Okay, like every child, okay, children are fond of listening the story of their ancestor. So like every child, writers imaginary children, in fact imaginary, John and Alice, John a boy, Alice a girl, would like to listen the story about their grandmother Mrs. Field. Okay, and she was very tall, upright, beautiful, intelligent, scholar lady. Okay, and she lived in a great house of Norfolk. Even she was not the owner of the house, but she was caretaker of the house. Okay, and she lived with dignity. Okay, she liked by everyone, she loved by everyone, because she helped everyone. She helped both rich and the poor. Okay, so that's why she was liked by everyone. So when she died, so in her funeral, thousands of people came from many places. Even the people came from far off places for showing their respect and regard for her. Okay, so then he started describing about his grandmother. Okay, children were listening excitedly. Okay, so then he added that she was tall, upright, and a religious lady. Okay, and she was very good dancer in her youth. Okay, and when she suffers from cancer, so that deadly disease put her in pain. So when she died, thousands of people come, but still she was upright and a religious lady, and she believed that. Then he started describing about more about her, about their grandmother. Okay, so he added that she believes that there were two infants gliding up and down to the staircase near where she slept during midnight. So writer is afraid. Okay, Charles Lamb was afraid, and he didn't see anyone there. He didn't see the infant children around him, as his grandmother was talking about. They glide up and down to the staircase near where she slept during midnight. Okay, and their grandmother loved all the grandchildren. Okay, and she would like to have the grandchildren during their holidays nearby her, around her. Okay, so she was that kind of lady, and she loved all the grandchildren, and she would like to have the children during their holidays. Okay, so but she put some special attention toward John Lamb. Okay, John L. So she had special attention to John Lamb because John Lamb was a youthful, energetic, excellent, and helpful, charming boy. He was extremely handsome. Okay, because and he was caring for the garden, he was caring for the great house, and he is loved by all the childrens living in the home. Okay, living in the house. So that's why he is loved by his grandmother a lot. Okay, and he always carry the writer Charles Lamb on his back, and he took Charles Lamb to every corner of the house on carrying on his back, and he took the writer to the garden also. Okay. And what about the Charles Lamb? Then he himself become lamb. Okay. And our writer also lamb. Our writer could not possible to walk. He was lame. Charles Lamb was lame. He could not possible to walk. That's why his brother, a bit older brother John Lamb, always carrying writer on his back. Okay. Then he himself, John Lamb himself become lame. Okay. And he was in great pain. He was suffering from pain. So his death, okay, his death haunted the writer for a long time. He missed his brother. Charles Lamb missed John Lamb a lot. Okay, he missed his brother a lot, and he wished to be alive. He wished for him to be alive and quarrel with writer again. Okay, and he missed his careness, his closeness, his helpness. Okay, helpfulness. So he always remember his brother a lot. Okay, so now he had lost his brother, he had lost his grandmother, and now it's turned to about the lady to whom he loved a lot. Okay, so then the children ask, okay, and imaginary children ask, John and Alice ask about their pretty mother. They ask that, what about our mother? Tell me about our mother. So then he started telling that. He told that, I propose your mother. Okay. But I was denied. I was rejected by her. Okay. And I had disappointing affair with her. But when I asked about marriage, she refused me, she rejected me. So I was in great pain. Okay, so I could not possible to fulfill my dream. I couldn't have complete my family. Okay, I would like to also be a family man, to have children. Okay, so children ask, so if you didn't marry with our mother, so how we exist? So because they were shocked, they were surprised and puzzled. Then Charles Lamb replied that, you are imaginary children, my dear, because I could not fulfill my dream. It was not possible for me to fulfill dreams in a reality. That's why I created imaginary children in my dreams. So as they heard about their existence, they disappeared. And the writer was a beacon, okay, and he saw nearby him, so he didn't found anyone. There was neither John nor Alice. Okay, so the story is completely an unfulfilled desire. Okay, so we have discussed about John Lamb's life. We have discussed about Charles Lamb's life. We have discussed about their grandmother, Mrs. Field, who lived in a great house of Norfolk. Okay, so and we have discussed about the lady who had rejected the proposal of Charles Lamb, okay, who was an imaginary mother of John and Alice. Okay, and if we talk about the similarity, so it once the daughter, the imaginary daughter, Alice asked about the similarity between her or her mother. So then Charles Lamb replied that, you have bright hair and eyes, looked like your mother. Okay, means your eyes and bright hair similar to your mother. So it was the similarity between Alice and Alice WN, imaginary, in fact imaginary mother or girl child. Okay, so he was physically handicapped. Charles Lamb was physically handicapped. He could not possible to walk. He was lame. Okay, and he liked the loneliness. He always sits in loneliness. Okay, he doesn't want any interference by anyone in his life. Okay, he doesn't like any children to have with him. Okay, so he wanted he could not, he doesn't want any company from anyone. So that's why he sits in loneliness. He likes loneliness. So when once he went to the garden of Norfolk, okay, so then there was a solitary man, and the solitary man refused him to pick or prick anything from the garden. Okay, so we have talked about everything. Okay, so it is a disappointing love affair that spoiled the life of writer Charles Lamb. Okay, so if he could not possible to bring or unite or create his family in reality, so that's why he made his family in imagination. Okay, so it was about all the answers will be same because they belong to same concept. The concepts are still same as we learn, as I explain you. Okay, so it was all about the 5 answers, and the answer in about 75 to 100 words. Okay, and I will send the answer in PDF or study material. Thanks for being there.